We're Danielle and Tommy. We spent 3 years traveling around North America in our Toyota RV. And for the last 12 months, we've been renovating this 1973 Airstream. We had a few more fairly important details to finish to say that we're finally done with this build, like a bathroom door. So in this episode, we're bringing you guys along as we finish building our sliding bathroom door. In our last video, we mentioned that we had 2 things left to do in the Airstream. And today we're gonna try and tackle half of one, so we've been living in the Airstream for 3 weeks now, and we have not had to move stuff in the bathroom. We have not had a bathroom door the entire time we've been living in here, which is fine.
Yeah, I mean, privacy-wise,
not fine.
2 out of 10. But other than that, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, the dogs come in and say hello when we're going to the bathroom. But yeah, we're going to tackle the bathroom door today, tomorrow. It should really only take 2 days.
2 days, yeah.
So we bought a aluminum track on Amazon because we're going to do a sliding door.
It's got these nice wheels.
Yeah. We wish we could have done a pocket door, but the way that our plumbing is set up and how shallow we did our walls didn't really allow for it. Trip is having some sort of allergic reaction to something, so we are
cone
boying it up.
It's okay. Okay. A little sad.
So yeah, we'll do that today. Kind of looks messy in here because we are, again, living in here. We're gonna start with cleaning up and then we'll get going on the aluminum track.
I'll make the bed.
Yeah, this is gonna work. It's weird though because that looks fine.
Yeah.
Is it tilted though? Like,
well, I have it on here.
oh, I see. So yeah, it'll be cut
it
shorter than that.
Yeah.
Let me measure the doorway real quick. So the door itself could be like 2 feet wide.
Yeah.
The whole idea is that we're doing a sliding door, and I mentioned a second ago, this is a pocket door slider.
Mm-hmm.
It sticks out wider than we originally wanted it to, but now that we have it held up, it's not bad at all. Mm-hmm. Can you do a test for me and walk under it?
Yeah.
And then that was the other thing. We looked at a bunch of different options for like barn door slides, and Tommy is 6'2", and it just didn't seem like it was worth it to lose any, like to put a header here, you lose space on the entryway. The barn door things, you lose space on the entryway. So we wanted something that was just like as close to the ceiling or the ceiling.
Yeah, my favorite part about the Airstream is the height.
So we just didn't want to lose that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we are going to cut this down and then mark our holes for the rivets that we're going to put in here.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have the right size rivets? Because these are pretty big holes.
Yeah, I have right.
We do have a really cool design idea for the door, and we've already bought some of the
stuff. Yeah.
But we'll talk about that when we get there.
The door.
All right, Tommy just riveted our pocket rail up into its place.
I got a rib right here too, so it's
nice.
like that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that, like how much weight it could hold.
A lot.
These are the sliding wheels for it, and we still have to come up with bumpers that we're gonna install so like the door can't go past the spots.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna be getting all of the cuts for our door and assembling it. Mm-hmm. And it'll probably have to dry today, and then tomorrow we'd end up putting it up, I would think.
Yep, it's gonna be a 9 pieces.
So, oh yeah, it is 9 pieces.
Yeah, 7 panels, 2 sides.
Yeah, it'll look a little something like this. This is a really bad example. So wood, frosted clear wood, frosted clear wood, frosted clear wood, and then 2 stringers.
It'll look pretty cool.
Yeah, and we're leaving it pine because we have a lot of pine features in the whole design in there. So we're gonna get going on this.
Mm-hmm.
In that design that I showed a little bit ago, there's 3 Lexan pieces and 4 wood pieces. 2 of the pieces will have
Grooves on both
grooves
sides.
on the top and the bottom, and then the first piece at the very top will only have one on the bottom, and the one at the very bottom will only have one at the top.
Yep.
So, same thing, without changing anything, we're going to go with the pieces, and I already pre-marked which side will get what. So this one just gets one on top.
Okay.
Now we have to cut our sides of our wooden pieces to have a 1/2 inch groove, not groove, it's like a
Tongue.
1/2 inch tongue to fit into the grooves that we cut on those long pieces. So on this one, we did a bunch of practice pieces to make sure that we were getting it the right width and that it was centered. So now that we did that, we can move on and just run all these through quick.
Yep.
Okay, so we just finished running all of these pieces through the table saw a number of times so that we could get a groove like that. So it'll fit inside of our big, tall stringers like that. Oh, it looks really good, Tommy. So this is it.
Nice. Looks great.
It's too tall over here.
Okay.
Somehow the measurements are off. This is what we're using to frost the Lexan sheets. Okay, not perfect, but
Not bad.
not bad. Okay. Now we're going to take off this piece and slide everything out and start gluing the other side in, and then we'll clamp everything. We want to be really careful not to scratch the frost. So here's the door. It turned out nice. I think we're gonna leave it just bare pine because we have a lot of other bare pine details in the Airstream. And if we don't like that, eventually we'll either put a finish on it or paint it. Whoa, it looks so cool. You wanna see it? Here, switch spots with me.
No, I can see it.
No.
Oh, with the
here,
light?
Yeah. And then you can see it. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it looks really good. Put your hand behind the thing. That's creepy.
Tommy went and got some handles for the sliding door. They're for pocket doors, but they work perfectly, low profile, so we won't run into it. I'm gonna measure out where they go, and then Tommy's going to round it out. Alright, we are going to reinstall the door. We've already had it up once, but we didn't have handles on it. And after this, it'll be done.
Mm-hmm.
Other than a toe, not a toe kick, but
A lock.
a lock on the bottom.
Alright,
So,
you want to use those keys behind you?
I feel like I did better holding it because I didn't really understand
How it works.
how it works. Alright, so here's the handle. Works really well.
Yeah, we gotta do something about
I
that.
have to do something about this. We're gonna cut off,
Some of the ball.
yeah, because it just keeps rubbing up against that. But handle here, and a handle on the inside.
Looks good.
Alright. We're gonna come up with a locking system so that when we're driving, it doesn't swing out and then it can't move forward with a lock. Now that we're done with the door, we're finally gonna move on to the very last thing that we have to complete in the Airstream to say that we're done, and that is the flue.
The whole.
Tommy bought the whole saw today, but we'll get into the entire installation of that in the next video. So thanks for tuning in for our almost last episode of our Airstream renovation, and we'll see you guys in our next video.